Whoa, man, just got here. Well, here I am. Well, what happened here? I'm opening up Photoshop. It was already open, then it closed. So here I am. Ugh. Took the day off yesterday. And sometimes you have to take a day off. Tomorrow I start teaching college again. And so I'll be here around 10, but I'll probably leave an hour and a half at the most. That's how long this will be. So it can't be too long because I have a 3.5 hour class to teach. And that's the way it goes. And so I'm hemming and hawing, waiting for Photoshop to open because I've got something here I'm going to do. Open up Photoshop, or I'm going to have to slap a hair lip on you. Come on. Come on, Photoshop. Be nice. Why do I have to go through these things? Anyway. How about this? Apps. Yeah, open up. Apps. InDesign, Photoshop. Not compatible. How about older ones? Installed apps. Okay. I must have an old version of it. Okay. Photoshop's opening up. There are miracles happening every day. Quote an old Cinderella production from 1966. Okay. Okay. Photoshop's taking its own good time. Okay. Hopefully it'll open up. I've got things ready. I was running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Last several minutes. And Photoshop these days is opening up real slow. Ugh. Need a new computer. It's not going to happen soon, I don't think. Anyway, I hope you had a great weekend. Stopped raining in Miami. That's good. All types of crummy stuff happening across the world. Can't do much about that. Except not be a part of it. Don't be a part of the crummy stuff. Things will take care of themselves eventually. But let me see. I'm gonna, no, not done at that. I'm gonna share this screen right here. So that when Photoshop ever opens up, it keeps doing that. I got bad luck. Come on, Photoshop, why are you doing this? I restarted the computer. It should be working great. Okay. Photoshop. Okay, Adobe Photoshop 218. I don't have the very latest one because I don't have the latest operating system. Boy, sure is Monday, isn't it? Sure is Monday. I'm trying to get Photoshop to open up. Come on, Frumpy. No way to start a live stream. Dang. Yeah. No, on Frumpy, I don't care about the rest of them. Okay, I'll force you to quit, and then I'll make you open up again. Okay, let's see what happens. So, I'll show you what we did. And now I don't have my... I'm having lots of technical problems today. Dang. I guess I can open up. No, here. Okay. Maybe it's opening up. There, it's opening up. So bring that down. Now, if this just open up. Anyway, this will open up sooner or later. I just restarted the computer because it's always a good idea to restart the computer so you get a fresh feed, and then this junk happens. Typical. It's kind of junk I have to put up with. Come on, open up. I need to restart the computer so you get a fresh feed, and then this. Still the same old crap. Okay. Maybe you should open up Affinity Photo. At least it... maybe you show me where you are. I don't even know if I have it on my computer now. Oh, God help me. Yeah. Maybe it's opening up. Yeah, it does look like it's opening up. Okay. I only wasted 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Jeez. I like that, wasting 10 minutes. Maybe it'll stay open. We're getting the beach ball. Okay. How about no beach ball? Now let's import from device. It's there. Yeah. Well, good. Yeah, go ahead. You have my permission. Okay, now I'm going to scan this in. Try not to go crazy in the meantime. Okay, this is page 68, which I haven't had a chance to load into. I shouldn't have any problems with memory and beach balls and stuff like that. I just restarted you. Oh boy, boy. Great. He's gonna jump all over the place. How about I delete all these? Okay, at least I got that. Now, page 68, scan. Oh, scan it, bud. I'm about to do it correctly. That's not what I wanted. Where are you, bud? Maybe it scanned it twice. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, down, there's the. Okay, I'll take the second one if I can get it. Man, am I having problems today? Okay, how many scans am I getting? Okay, got that, got that, got that, got that, got that. How about I get rid of all you guys? 7. Man. Okay, save the image and then just get rid of all this junk. Okay. Now, I'm going to delete every. Oh, there it is. Finally. Jiminy Cricket. Okay, get rid of all the rest of them. What I have to go through. Yeah, don't save it. I want only number 7. Number 7. There. Oh, man. So I got that. I'm sure nobody's watching. Thank God. So, well, who cares? I'm not care if I'm embarrassed or not. Who cares? People haven't had problems, then give me your silver spoon. Okay. Let me look up lefty or just a left hand version. And I got more. Do you mind? I'm just gonna, it looks like, even though I restarted the computer at the beginning of the broadcast, this is maybe a mistake. Let's get rid of Spotify, which opens up every dadgum time I turn on the computer. That stupid program opens up. I like to slap them silly. To go into my. Now I gotta wait for this because if I get too mad at Facebook at Photoshop, it'll misbehave and I'll have to restart it again. So here's how I got this thing. So this is page 68. Yeah, I see you. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm looking for lefty. How about just this? Page 60. Oh, I need a. I need a lefty. Okay, I need a lefty. That's not really what I want, though. Oh. So, so I do hope things start to quiet down. Though I do not know how. Okay, lefty. You son of a gun. This is because it's an even numbered page. Good, at least it's that. I'm using a template provided by the printer I'm going to use that is on the left-hand side. So now I got to reduce this down to 6.25, and that'll enable me to paste this into a layer on top of that template that I don't have to resize, which I really don't like doing that. Just I got enough problems. Okay. I'm on lefty. Give me your show me your stuff. I'm on lefty. Okay. Sheesh. So Now I got it. Now I just have to position it, maybe resize it a tiny bit. I think it's probably a little too large. So no, it's not much. I just have to bring it over like that. Nope, bring it over like this. And it's pretty much the correct size. I'm going to have one of those rough days. I'm going to have to teach later today. I'll do that till tomorrow. I'd teach later today. I'd arrive in the classroom, which is online, completely frazzled. Okay, apply it. Okay, you son of a gun. There. Now, oh boy. So what first thing I do is I put my borders on it. Can I maybe not have any? Okay. Those dotted lines sometimes throw me a bit. Fill it. Okay. Okay. Now, fortunately, some odd reason, I decided to yeah, I'm going to do it that way. Put another layer up there. And then take this off. And what I decided to do was not to use a white border, but to just use a line. But to do that, I think I really need a really thin. I'm going to have to enlarge this so I can actually see it. I still have old eyes. Okay. I'm going to just bring it down like that. And I'm going to fill it with black. Okay. Any others? Okay. Let's do it like that so that I don't, hopefully, here. Okay, that's the only one I have of that. So I'm going to copy that, duplicate it, and then I'm going to turn it. Of course, if I turn it, it'd be nice if it would let me turn it. Okay. It has to be exactly 90 degrees. And it's not. But do I have anything that says, 90 degrees? Okay. 90. that the way it is now? Okay. Now, yeah, apply the transformation. Then bring this over like this. And then bring this over like this. A little more like that. Okay. Well, I mean, blah, 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 blah. How about I crop it? That's not what I wanted to do. Oh boy. No, that's not gonna work. Okay. How about I do this? Ah! I am 3 sheets to the wind today, and I don't drink. Okay. Okay. Delete that crap. Okay. Okay, then. Okay. Ugh. So then I duplicate that layer. No, actually, I'm doing it because I want that layer, that thickness to be exactly the same. And so I'm going to select it. Okay. And then I'm going to rotate it, which is a lot smarter for me to do. And where's my rotate dialog box? Well, okay, 90 degrees. You know what 90 is, don't you? Oh. What do you know? So, yeah, apply the transformation. Now, bring it down here. Yeah. You give me a hard time. Okay, now I'm finally getting there. So, now, apply the transformation. Lock these things. Lock. Actually, what I should do is I should first not lock them. Group them into one layer. Yep. Then lock that. Then turn this on. Then I got my stuff. Okay. Now, one little thing I have to do is I have to take this. All this prep stuff's driving me nuts. If this ever happens to you, you feel so good right now because say it's not just me. It's not just me. I see some people are suffering under the auspices of not having the newest computer and squirrely things happening to them too. I feel so vindicated. Okie doke. Okay. I probably have to put a little black in there. Is that black? Let's see. It's not real black. That's real black. Well, actually, that's real black. And then I'll use a real tiny stroke there. Okay. Now we lock that. Okay. Black border. Okay. And then this is just border. Now I lock that too. So now we're back to here. And we just call this line art. Okay, now bring this down. You see what I was trying to do. Now, eventually have to, what I want to do right now is to turn it into a grayscale. Get rid of, don't flatten it, but I want to get rid of all of the color. Because if you go into levels with color, you're going to get artifacts. I'm tired of artifacts. Artifacts is only for archaeologists. Yeah. Brighten it a bit. Then deepen those grays into blacks. They become a little more manageable and seem like inky. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a little bit of adjustments. I'll eventually color a little bit on here. Let's get rid of that if I can. Get it over where I can actually see the dang thing. Okay. And then I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of redrawing. Blueboy's a little, this right up here, the face, I'm not too happy with that. I would have fixed all this beforehand, but I'm wearing many hats these days. And so I've been preparing my online curriculum, which sometimes is easy and sometimes ain't. Because all software is just a bunch of unthinking algorithms that sometimes don't behave the way they're supposed to, at least the way they did a couple months ago when I was putting them together. So you got to figure out what the heck happened. That's what I was doing yesterday instead of redrawing all this. I did a little bit right before the live stream. Just the tiniest bit of redrawing and adding to this, but didn't get to do a whole lot. You can see Clifford's not doing well. And I will get as much done on this today as I possibly can. And then the short period of time I have tomorrow, I'll finish it up. That'll give me my first page of the week. Yeah. Should never use that trackpad. Okay. Do I want to do that? Let's see if I can. Maybe once I get this, have this thing completely loaded and everything like that, I'll have less of these technical problems that are just part of the startup. I think that I used to teach Photoshop. Jiminy Cricket. Of course, it was Photoshop. Wasn't even Creative Suite back then. It was just like Photoshop 5 or something like that. Back in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, I was doing that. Some of the kids knew more about it than I did. Like Andy Gonzalez of Disney. Now he's with Disney, and as a 16-year-old, he knew more about this stuff than anybody I knew. He didn't even have a computer. He's just brilliant, that's all. Back in the mid-90s, it wasn't. Not that many kids had computers. I had a whole thing where I was giving away computers to my kids who didn't have them. There's always a way to find technology for kids. Now you don't have to. Everybody's got a phone. Phones are outrageous. Some of these phones are more powerful than any computer I ever had or have now. So I'm going to erase this part instead of trying to dodge it. Just get rid of it. Clean all this up. Clean that up too. I got a white layer beneath this. That'll take care of. And maybe I can clean that part up there. That's not so bad about cleaning. Just clean that part. You know, clean this part a little bit. Just the tiniest bit. Yeah. Thank you for coming back. Okay. Just do it right to that point right there. That'd be okay. Do a little bit down here if I can get down there. Right down there. I want to get rid of that right down there at the bottom. And I use the hand tool because maybe I can learn from my mistakes. And right up here, I need to get rid of that little line there. And it's just a part of cleaning up when you're using pencil and paper, which I'm going to do because I want to save my eyes. I've said it before, I'll say it again. They have discovered that the blue light that is that illuminates computer displays is not good for your eyes. Really bad for us. You probably noticed this. That's why they have blue light filters that make everything a little bit yellowish, like most of the light you see in incandescent light, because that doesn't mess with your eyes. This stuff does. This stuff actually messes with your eyesight. It changes your retina. So I'm sticking with paper and pencil. It's a lot more fun. I went to Dick Blick on Saturday, which is now open again. And I bought some 2 pads of 19 by 24 inch Dick Blick bristle board, which is as good as any bristle board you'll ever spend mega bucks for. But you can get a whole 15 pages, which I can turn into 30 pages of this book for under 20 bucks. That is now an awesome price. So I'm giving props to old Dick Blick, who bought out my old employers, the Utrecht people. Some fine people. I really dug those guys. Worked there during my graduate school days. Good people. Armenians. A lot of Armenian friends, and relatives too. Got Armenian relatives through marriage. So I'm real sympathetic towards Armenians and Assyrians. Super people. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to bring this up here. And in a few seconds, I'm going to start drawing on this thing. That's not what I wanted to do. This thing's it's slow as Christmas today. And there's nobody to call. There's no help desk that says, computer's slow, boy. Anyway, what's really important, at least in my eyes, is that this is coming along. This is page 68. I have 148 pages in this book. Plus, I guess, the covers. Pretty sure I'm going to do. Anyway, it's going to be a nice size book, though. I'm going to bring it out in stages. I think I'm going to do a Kickstarter this month. This is June. What is this, June 1st? Yeah. I'm going to do a Kickstarter campaign this month that will, at the very least, publish the first 2 chapters. And if I can get enough in the Kickstarter campaign, if it's good enough, I'll do the first 3 chapters. But it'll have to be a really nice, successful campaign. Let's see if I can get that done. And then later on this year, I'll bring out the next several chapters, and then probably early next year, bring out the rest of them, and then I'll think seriously about a deluxe Perfect bound. 100 hole 140. Ugh, you son of a gun. Well, well, there. That dang thing created a line across there. So, okay. Okay. Might as well bring this up here. Nobody needs to see my ugly face. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to work on Blueboy's face up here, which I'm not happy with. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of some of this. Okay. I'm just putting white in here. I'm tired of messing with it. Okay. You don't mind if you, okay. Okay, just obliterate that for a second, and maybe that over there. I'm not crazy about that either. Okay, now maybe I can get something done. I should bring this up here so I can actually get a good look at it. Okay, yeah, wish me luck. Wish me luck even getting up. Okay. I don't want to be too complex. Just enough to get the idea across, though. Sure got a bull neck, doesn't he? What if I were to do this? What if I were to redraw a great deal of that area over here, which That's a little too. Oh, let's try that. It looks like he's a little bit too much of the old standing on the podium at Mr. Universe. I can make it a little less gargantuan. He's a big boy, but come on. He does have a neck. Should I have shown several times? Okay. I did it again. Okay. I'll do that. Then I'll use my little let's take you out too. Okay. Okay, now, new layer. It's going to be normal. No, it's got to be multiply. And what are all these? Okay, this needs to be normal. That needs to be normal. This needs to be normal. So, but this needs to be multiply. Need to be able to see through it. Okay. So, stop it. I'm using a white line. Tell you, I'm having a rough morning. Okay. I might have to rethink that. I didn't do that. Huh. Yeah, great. Tell me something I don't know. Okay. You told me that. Now leave me alone. Okay. So, yeah, I wanted to get rid of this right here. Jeez, don't I? Ba 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 ba. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna just draw you out like I was using whiteout. Maybe take some of that out too. Okay. Up here. Okay, it's a little bit better. Okay. If you'll notice, there are times when it's completely unconscious, but I keep harking back to the kind of cartooning you see in the 1930s, which, strangely enough, I kind of like. Sort of like Gasoline Alley kind of stuff. And Joe Palooka. I'm not crazy about the cartooning of Joe Palooka that much. Rid of some of this since I'm just going over things that I had already decided to eliminate. Okay, now I'll go back in here and use this to do a little bit of modeling. Oh, come on. Okay. Don't want to do too much to old Blueboy's face. I'll let the color do that. My hand. Good old Roberto Martel is watching. Okay. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Let me look at this a little bit. Yeah, that's our boy. Okay. So, what do I do now? Maybe I should start coloring. Yeah, maybe. I've been at this for an hour. What a crazy, crazy world I live in. Oh, man. Okay. Now, I'm going to drop you down so I don't have to mess with you. Just there. Now, add my color layer. Add my tone layer. Add my shadow layer. Da, 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 da. And then I need a watercolor layer. Which I hope I'm gonna have to open up another. I better save this. Well, I can. I actually have overcome many obstacles this morning, but if I don't save it as not as Lefty, but as P068, I'm gonna be so sorry. Okay. Page 068. I mean, P068. Oh, God. Okay. Now down here in the line art. Just noticed that I didn't put gloves on. Blueboy. Better fix that. Okay. Okay. Now, get rid of that. Oh, that wasn't nice. Okay. A few little extra lines here and there, just to. Okay. And clean that up right there. Do 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 do. Okay. Now in the tone area. Tone. Yes, thank you so much. I'm going to fill it. First, I have to make it multiply. Multiply. And then I'll fill it. I'll try to fill it with a color that's not too squirrely. Okay, that's my not too squirrely color. I'd actually be on the verge of accomplishing something today. That was a mistake. Okay, undo that. Now, image mode. CMYK, flatten, no. Yes, I understand. Then, okay. I'm glad I bought a watermelon on Saturday. I'm going to have some watermelon tonight to assuage my hurt digital feelings. Okay. Nothing like watermelon. Reminds me of my grandpa. Always reminds me of grandpa. Okay. Now, grandpa, the feature in here on about page 33 or something like that, it goes about all the things that the grandpa did that was special that he only did with one grandchild. I got the watermelon patch from my grandfather, who had a watermelon patch, and I'd go over there with him, and we'd get watermelons when we visited. Oh boy, I miss you, Grandpa. Sure do miss my old grandpa. He's been dead for 55 years, and I still miss him. And if your grandpa has passed away, I bet you still miss him. Okay. Watercolor. Son of a gun. Copy. Okay, I don't need you anymore. Yeah, I don't save it because I didn't do anything special. Okay. Paste in place. Okay, now I got it. And it just does it in its own, so I guess I can just get rid of this watercolor. Okay. Now, lock that. I said lock it. And then I'm going to start working on my highlights. Okay. Let's see if this works. Okay, shadows. Nope, I want the highlights. Yeah, get rid of this, some of this stuff. Okay, I'm going to start working on some of these. Okay, this is good old Charlie Brink saying, that's pretty horrible. Looks like I'm the foreman now. I don't want to be foreman. Okay. Well, at least we've suggested that his legs here are in the sun, so we're going to do that. Okay. All his face is in the sun. Da 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 da. Okay, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. A little this over here. Maybe this a little bit. Okay. Bring this up over here. Should have been doing this like the first 10 minutes of this. But Photoshop wanted to be jerky with me. Better save this. You gotta save. Save. Ugh. Ugh. Photoshop reminds me of the time I was made floor manager at Utrecht Art Supplies on 4th Avenue in Manhattan. If you're old enough, you still remember that wonderful place. Nobody would obey me. All the guys on the floor, I'd tell them to do something. They said no. I just look at them, and I'm not the kind of guy who goes around firing people. I don't know if I even had the authority to fire somebody. But and I just kind of looked at the kid and just walked away. I said, shh. Anyway, talked to the manager about it and stuff like that. And around that time, my dad had a heart attack. I ran off to Missouri to visit him. And when I came back, they'd made somebody else floor manager. Well, being floor manager is a first step towards grooming you to be a manager. And I was not meant to be a retail store clerk manager. It's not what I was cut out to be. I was supposed to be a teacher. So that worked out all right. Right after that, I went out and interviewed to be the director of the Drawing Resource Center at Pratt Institute. I got that job, and I was real happy to be there instead of, waiting on Klaus Oldenburg and telling them whether or not Utrecht paints are any good. They're okay. What the heck? They've been doing it for years. You want to save a little bit of money. I don't know why you'd want to save a little bit of money. Why are you penny bitching, bud? Anyway, you're a sculptor. What the heck? I'm going to take a little break right now, and I'll be back in a second. Okay. I'm back. Okay, let's me see, we're still doing that here, so let's I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a little bit of drawing down here too before this is all over. I want it to be a little more rocky and blah 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 blah. Out there in the middle of the forest, there's gonna be some. This is more like the edge of the forest. Not that one. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Okay, I better draw that part there. I think I kind of missed it. Yeah, it's brush tool. Line art. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. Beat a boom. I'll let this guy be the shadows. Maybe just his nose. He's got a big old nose. Oh, no. Build back there. Okay. Now, remember to use the hand tool. And go back up here. I may keep these guys just in the shadows, in the shadows. Okay. Yeah, just lay that off, figure out whether or not that was the right thing to do in a few minutes. And this one. La. It's always fun to draw horses. Horses are a lot of fun to draw. Such gorgeous animals. There's a woman on Facebook who's decrying the fact that horses have to carry human beings on their back as if it was some kind of horrible thing for horses. Would you rather they be horse meat, to be like cows? You know, they are eaten in many places in the world. Not here. At least they shouldn't be. I guess there are places that eat horse meat. Ugh. But horses have done all right. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with domesticating certain animals that seem to really take to human beings, like horses and dogs. I've got a cousin who's has a horse ranch in Texas. Those horses live a great life. They do not have to worry about cougars coming after them. They don't have to worry about when they're getting fed. They're treated with a great deal of deference, a great deal of kindness and care. Because to know a horse is to love a horse. Reminds me of that guy who, I guess he's in Colorado or something like that, was separated for 2 months from his donkey. And when the They both saw each other again. They both cried. The donkey cried. He missed his friend so much. They both missed each other so much. It's not just domestication that we're talking about. We're talking about people who make friends with their animals. Anyway. Horses need human beings. They run into a burning barn. They need somebody to take care of them. Do. And down here too. Probably should put this whole thing here in sunlight. And these guys need to be illuminated a bit. Do-da. Maybe just a little bit down here. I leave the rest. Maybe I can. Okay, and probably the line art. Brush. Just lay in some real. I'll try to be subtle. Clouds. Okay, got that. So now go up to color. Let's see if I can accomplish something today. Oh, what you do? Back to tone for a second. That's a little too. Yeah, we know that. That's a little too. No. Okay, that. Come up here. See if I can get something done. Okay. Now, let me see. This is page 68. I need to open up page 67 because I am at least suggesting that this guy right here is the guy who said, stick him in the shack. Okay. Is it opening up? There we go. So this is the color of his sort of the color of his thing-a-ding-a-ling-a-ding. And we'll just give him that color because we're being nice to him. It's a nice color. Okay. Well, thank you, Photoshop, for co-op. That was the wrong mode. Okay. There. Voodoo bada wada boom boom. I gotta put some gloves on this guy. Huh. Well, maybe I won't. Yeah, I'll make him this a different guy. Yeah, I'll make this a different guy. What did this thing look like? Yeah, it's just one guy. Doesn't necessarily have to be this guy. Okay, let's just pick a different color. What color is this? Let's make it 45. And then make this 30. And make this 55. Should he be wearing that kind of a green? Yeah, he can wear that kind of a green. Yeah, he's not the culprit. Okay, and he's not. There's no blacken that. So I give you full permission to make this guy's thing green. And boy, I went back to being normal, didn't I? Okay. I'll make it different by giving him just a darker green pair of pants, and that'll set him off. This is like map making. There's only really 4 or 5 colors you can use in map making, because if you use more, then it does, you can't tell where you are. No. Well, before I go in color this guy's pants, I better get his entire shirt done. Da, 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 da. Some real drama starts to unfold here. Real drama. La 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 la. I got an idea in my head. I'm not going to tell you what it is right now, but I want to get a guest artist on here one of these days. And I'm going to, if I can get this one artist I'm thinking of to come on, I'd advertise it for like a week. So everybody would be hopped up about it. And he's doing some stuff right now that would really go well in a live stream because he's a real master artist, and he just works straight from his head and just lets things happen. And usually those things are just gorgeous, just incredibly beautiful. And that'd be a neat thing to have in a live stream. I'll have to talk to him about that. I'm not going to tell you who it is, because he might say, I ain't messing with that, bud. I've done that before. I don't like it. He might say that. So I have to be real careful about that. I don't want to be saying I'd love to do that. And then the guy says, give me a break. And, anyway, we'll see what happens. So I think that's the last of Charlie Brink right now. So okay, now I'm going to change the color of his pants just a bit. So I'm going to make it about 75. And then I'll make this about 65. Make this about 90. Ooh. Well, that actually kind of works out, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay. That works. Part of my doohicking about color is that if you want color to sing, you can't have it all fighting each other, because then it just looks like candy cane. You have to look at it. You have to, since I'm always thinking about CMYK, I'm always thinking about the colors in printing. And when you go to RGB for the webcomics, it'll change it over to something. I don't know. I can't help that. But you want to keep black out of it. Black's for line art. And for occasional spots, you'll use it. But if you want to get a muted color, you just use those three colors. And if you do it correctly, you get this cool brown. Now, brown historically is thought of as a color that is a shade of red. That means you've added black to red. But you don't have to have it like that. This is a brown, but I made it from three primary colors. And it's not going to go dead on me, which is what will happen if you put too much black into a color. You'll just deaden it. And even though some people who will go unnamed, because there's no good to mention people's names, really superb artists, use grayscale to start out their stuff. They're sort of a different generation than me. I am thinking about the kind of color you'd get in a Hal Foster. The stuff from the newspaper comic strips from the 40s and 50s. Beautiful stuff, but not that dadgum complicated. And certainly not informed by the practices used in current digital animation. And that way I'm kind of retrograde. I'm really interested in just a limited color palette. I don't want it to be huge, but I want it to all. This guy's pants are it's not shown anywhere else anymore, I don't think. Nope. Don't have to worry about those. So I better give him some boots that are made for walking. So make those boots about 75 there. That's a little too crazy. Make this cyan 65. And we have a much darker brown, and we'll bring this back to an 80. Huh. Okay. Kind of a purplish, muted chromatic gray. And I'll stick it in there, and you got darker, different colored boots than he has. Yep. Slightly different colored boots. Not have to worry about that. Boom, 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 boom. And this watercolor mimics in some ways the kind of newspaper comic strip coloring you'd get during the heyday of comic strips, which I kind of like. Sometimes it'd be way off register. And you get that a little bit with this watercolor thing. The overlaps a few here and there. Doesn't bother me a whole lot if it doesn't, unless it gets too crazy, like right here. I want to fix that, and then I want to fix this right here. I don't want that. I don't want that right there. Yeah. La 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 la. Okay, and then right over here. Okay. No. Okay, I got a little bit filling in right there. Fill that in. Fill this in. There's no use having this spotty stuff going on. Okay. So, what kind of pair of pants was? Oh, okay. We'll look at page 54. I apologize to anybody who is bored by this, because what I'm doing is, as I'm live streaming this, I'm working out all my little problems. This isn't a show. It's sort of like when I'm teaching and kids will say, "I am so bored." I says, "Well, I didn't come here to entertain you, bud." That is not my deal. I'm not an entertainer. I just put it in there. You noticed that, didn't you? Ugh. P054. You understand that? Huh? Oh, I see. I tell you, this is crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay. Yeah, you saw that, didn't you? How many years was that going to take? Oh. Preview. Son of a gun. Let's move this over here. Okay. P054. Yeah, name matches P054. Show me what you got. There you are. I just want to look at what color the basic. Okay. Paul's wearing khaki pants. That's good enough for me. Okay, Paul's wearing khaki pants, which is similar to this. And we bring it down over here a little bit. Yeah, we take out that, and Paul's wearing khaki pants. Okay, color. Okay, Paul's wearing khaki pants. So I want to make sure I got that right. Just want to make sure I actually can do this. That's not what I wanted. Okay. No. Step backward. There, got it. Okay, down here. All right, now it's going. La. Okay. Where's my brush, bud? That's gonna give me trouble. There it is. Okay, over here. Okay, so now Blueboy's wearing a pair of brown pants, but he's not wearing the same kind of brown pants that that guy's wearing. He's wearing more like in that level. Except I don't want. Okay. Let's do it around there. Okay, take that out. Over there. I'm probably going to have a little bit of black in it. Okay, that's why. Yep. So, smaller brush. Okay, I'm getting there. Over here. And he's got on brown boots, so someone will make it a variation. This brown boot, I don't want it to be exact same brown boot, but he's wearing brown boots. Everybody wearing brown boots. Let's bring it over here, bring it back down here. It's going to have some black in it. I just can't help it. Yeah, more like that. Okay. I'll have both him and Paul wearing basically the same. But some of these previous pages, I think, I don't know. I'm looking at a previous page, and which means I got to go back and do some redrawing and coloring. That I didn't have boots on Paul, and that'll make no sense because you cannot cut down trees in street shoes. You got to have on really, really steel-toed shoes. Some that'll take wear and tear and protect your feet. You mess up your feet out there in the woods in Europe, you're going to have a hard time making a living. The only reason these guys make a living because there's 3 of them working in the same family, so it makes it a little bit easier to get by. So I'll give this guy the same color. They do run in the same family, so that makes sense. Okay. And I guess we might as well put some skin color on these poor guys. We'll use that. He's kind of pinkish looking. Okay. All right. Blueboy first. Just go from top down. Got some different skin tones down at the bottom. Okay. And paw. I can make little variations later in the skin tone. Everybody's got the same color skin. Even if they're the same ethnicity, there's going to be different. There's going to be little variations. How much time they spent in the sun. There's no such thing as an ethnicity that's just like uniform, homogenous. Just don't exist. I don't think. But it looks a little bit different from each other, which is a good thing. This guy's got ears. And he's got a neck. It's not like Rocky Horror Picture Show. They yell everybody else out, get a neck. I'm old enough to remember that. They used to say it in theaters in Hollywood. Look where all this stuff began. Where that thing began. Okay. And a little over here. Barney understand Spanish? He might very well understand Spanish. He's a smart dog. Probably understands it better than I do. Okay. A little more hair and his face. His face is not flesh colored anymore. He's kind of greenish. So I'll get him in the last. Okay. Now we got some pink face guys and then some not pink face guys. It's one of the reasons why I like my choice of making all this about lumberjacks, and that was an integrated workforce. Not that it was, a wonderful place and everything. It's still Jim Crow South. You can't do anything about that. But it gives me an opportunity to do something. La 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 la. Okay, so now we have the opportunity to, okay, a little more cyan, let's say 45 cyan. That's not good. How about a lot more yellow? How about 58? Oh, that's green. Okay, now we put 50 there. Okay, now we're getting there. So then we add, okay, make it 60. And then how about 65? 68. Okay, that's a decent color. Nice, pretty color. Okay. Okay, good. That's a good rich brown with it not being a shade of black. Just a chromatic color. Nice. Okay. I guess these guys are still pinkish colors. Okay, now let's take care of. Well, I think I got it down here. I don't even have to mess with it. Maybe I have it down here. Yeah, I've got the pallor. Yeah, it's basically this guy's skin color now. Not to be envied. Okay. A little bit down there. Okay. Now we're going to have to give this guy his blue suspenders. Yeah, that's good enough. I think if I do a watch party for this tonight, I will go to the part, I will start it, and I will skip ahead to the part that actually is worth watching, which the first part of this today, it ain't worth watching. Not worth watching. Not worth me being frustrated and saying, "What is going on here? Why am I getting this stuff?" Why? Because you're breathing. Okay. So this is a little bit better than what I thought it's going to be now. Let's might as well put in the ground color. Okay, let's go over here. Ground color. Yeah, let's just do it that way. Let's get to. Okay. Way down there. Of course, got to give the new foreman, who's going to be the new foreman, that's for sure, something more than just a grizzled old gray beard. And I may play around with that top part of the. Boy, am I getting the slow CPUs. Yeah, thank you. Now let's do it down here. Let's get all this down here. Then I'll worry about the rest. Okay, I kind of like the idea of sandy stuff. A little bit of this over here. Then this up there. And then maybe a little bit of that. And then over here, grabbing this color here and using this over here is kind of a yellow ochre. I think it'll work real nice with that color there. Okay, a little bit of that over there. And bring it over here. La 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 la. Okay, that little color there needs to be right there also. There. And grab that. Now start laying it in back here. I can play around with that as I progress. A little bit between his legs. And where his armpit is. Yeah, fill that all in. So I'm using the same stroke. I shouldn't have problems with a bunch of overlapping strokes. Just use the same stroke throughout here and it'll won't look like it's just a fill in. Okay. Okay, go back in here. Okay. And then over here. Okay. Now bring this up here. So I can finish this off. I'm going to work on some variations in this later on, but I just want to get it in. Sort of like lend a little contrast to that hat so that it operates spatially. A little more like what I wanted to do. Left Blueboy's arms uncolored. That's just brilliant. Okay, now we're here. Yeah, definitely. If I do a watch party about this tonight, it will start out about 15 minutes into this. I'm gonna mess with that first. Ugh. Might as well do this too. Might as well make it. Huh, that's interesting. There's a gap right there in the watercolor, which I noticed in another watercolor layer that it still had that gap. I don't know what's going on there. I'll have to fix that. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, got that. That. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we're getting there. I think I can finish it up tomorrow. Save this thing. I've been doing this 2.5 hours, and at least I got to a point where it looks sort of not stupid. Okay, got it saved. Saving right here. Okay. Think about supporting me on Patreon. Doesn't cost much. Well, who knows what I'm up to? This may be something everybody wished they had been in on. Okay, so I'll be back tomorrow at 10, only for a very short period of time because I have my college classes starting tomorrow, so by 10 to 11:20 or something like that. And then hopefully maybe I can finish this up. Then we'll start the page 69 on Do I have 69 around here? 60 or 70. Yeah. Where's 69? Yeah, shoot. I don't think I can find it. Well, where'd 69 go? There it is. There's 69. So that's what we'll be starting on. Things I could go through. Here's page 69. Woo. So it's a nice little page. I worked real hard on that one. So we'll work on that starting maybe on Wednesday.